important to have journals, but I know for some of us growing up with no privacy, that there was no place to have a journal with 6 brothers. But on the other hand, my friend Martina's father said if you ever want to keep something a secret, put it in a book. But I felt when I was a young person that I had no privacy. So sometimes, it's important for us to journal or to create or give voice to the things that we were even afraid to think about. Think about maybe writing a poem, and think of poetry as being the room in the house where you can say anything, even the things you're afraid to think about. And if you have to trick yourself, write the poem in the third person, she, or change it to he, to give yourself freedom. Or, you can do that. That's how I started writing my poetry. A lot of my early poems are about farmers or waitresses or other people that I took as a little puppet so that I could say the things that I was too frightened to say to myself. You can trick yourself. You can write a sermon. How many people have thought when you're listening to a boring sermon, I could do better than that? I always think that to stop going to church. So maybe you can write a sermon and tell the story of your life. Or you could write a poem. Or you could, how about this, a coloring book about the story of your life. Because if you did a coloring book, that would make it not seem so serious. That would make it seem easy, right? Everybody could write a coloring book. A fairy tale, I learned this from Nellie, that you can write a fairy tale about your life. You could do a dance for those people who are not verbal. You could do a painting, anything. But as long as you create it knowing that you're not going to publish or showcase it in your lifetime. As soon as you give yourself that freedom, that you're not going to publish or showcase it in your lifetime, that what you have to say is too dangerous to publish or showcase in your lifetime, it's going to give you freedom to say anything you want. And after you see it, if it's too much, you can always tear it up and eat it. It's okay. Art is about the transformation of darkness to light. It's about transforming that pain into light. It's not about holding it up and selling it. That's showbiz. That's something else. But the real process of why we create and why everyone in this room needs art, every single one of us needs it, is so that we can transform all that darkness inside us into light, into illumination. And it doesn't happen overnight. As I said, it's going to take a long time.